Andrew Jackson was the 7th President of the United States. Andrew Jackson was born in 1767 in a log cabin somewhere, quite like this one. This was because his mom was traveling home from burying her husband, who died 3 months before Andrew was born. This made Andrew sad and gave him anger issues, which made him love to fight. He joined the Continental Army at age 13, and he was captured and beaten with his brother, which resulted in many anger issues, especially towards the British. His mom died when he was 14, which made him even angrier, and so he became an orphan. This sadness developed a strong inner drive in him and made him want to fight even more. Later on in his life, he became a lawyer, senator, judge in Tennessee, and he fought in the First Seminole War, and he hated the Indians. Later, in the War of 1812, he won the Battle of New Orleans, and he defeated the British, whom he hated, and he became a hero. His nickname was Old Hickory because he had an aggressive personality, and this is a hickory tree, which is supposed to be really strong. Later, he married Rachel Donaldson, and they thought she was a polygamist because she hadn't finalized the divorce with her husband. But the thing is, she thought that her husband had died in the Indian War, but just before the wedding, he came back. So when Andrew Jackson ran for president, everyone attacked his wife. Andrew Jackson started the Democratic Party, and the party symbol now is a donkey. That started with Andrew Jackson because his opponents called him a jackass. So that's why the symbol is a donkey for the Democratic Party. While he was in office, he killed a man in a duel. And the significance of Andrew Jackson was he was a common man, and he went through all the struggles that normal people go through, and yet he was a very effective president, and his greatness is amazing for what he went through. An important thing that Andrew Jackson did while he was in office is he paid off the national debt, and he's the first and only president that has been able to do that. When Andrew Jackson was in office, he did not believe in the central bank system, and he really didn't like paper money. So when he was out of office, the people decided to put his face on the $20 bill just as a joke. And so just to kind of mock him and tell him, I told you so. And so that's just a little fun fact about Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson did many, many great things while he was in office and throughout his whole life. But he didn't even know the Lord. Imagine what he could do if he did have a relationship with him. Andrew Jackson was born in Later, in the War of 1812, he fought the Battle of New Orleans. I said that weird. The importance of Andrew Jackson was that he paid off the national debt, and he is the first and only president that has done that throughout American history. A fun fact about Andrew Jackson is